Okay, welcome back. In the last video we looked at adding two numbers together, or we converted them to integers, and those integers were mathematically added together rather than concatenated. What we're going to look at this time is we're going to add in a few more variables, and we're going to introduce the kind of BIDMaths. So what we're going to do here is I'm just going to add in another number 3 and a number 4. Okay, so I've got my answer now. I'm now going to have to add those variables back in. So I've got just copying the lines and just pasting them in. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to change those. Okay, so we've got number 1, number 2, number 3 and number 4. So we've got 4 declared variables. Okay, and what we're going to look at what happens one where we don't have the brackets in. Okay, so what we've got here is asked to input four separate variables, stores those variables, and then the answer is going to pass back. We've got number 1, number 2, number 3 and number 4. Okay, so what happens here is if I was to run this program as it is, okay, it's going to ask me for the first number, and I'm going to add in 5. Second number, I'm going to add in 6. Third number, I'm going to add in 7, and then I'm going to add in 8, and it gives me the answer of 67. Okay, let's have a quick look at how it's actually worked out 67. It's worked that out by adding the two numbers together here, number 1 and number 2, which gave us 11, and then it's taken our 7 and 8 and it's timed our 7 and 8 together, so 7 times 8 is 56. Okay, and it's added the 11 and the 56 together and given us the answer of 67. Right, let's look at what happens when we put some brackets in. So if we put some brackets around these, okay, and we run it again, okay, and we'll do exactly the same numbers again. So we'll add in 5, we'll add in 6, we're adding 7, and we're adding 8. Okay, and now we get the number of 144, because what it's actually done now is it's treated the brackets first, so it's added 5 and 6 and 18. I'll get 5, 6 and 7 to get 18, and then it's multiplied 18 by 8 to give us 144. Okay, so in this video what we've introduced the fact that kind of when our mathematical formulas our brackets are important, because it's going to treat that first, and it's going to work through the BIDMaths or BODMaths depending on kind of how old you are, and it'll work through it in that order. Okay. Next time we're going to look at a couple of other ones. We'll introduce kind of some adding some mixed variables and see what we get, and maybe we'll do some ones where we actually work out, we'll be changing a variable, because at the moment these variables are all fixed. They don't change, we just add them in and they stay as those variables. We're going to look at some code where those variables will change. Again, if you want to know more about the videos, if you hit the subscribe button, then you'll get notification when the videos change and when I update a new one.